Hey guys, welcome to the first of a long video tutorial series in which I will be going through how to kickstart your Java development career. We'll be starting from the basics, and in this episode I'll be showing you how to install the JDK, which is Java Development Toolkit, and Eclipse, which will be our main IDE throughout this series. You're welcome to use any IDE you like, such as IntelliJ or NetBeans, but I'll be sticking with Eclipse because it's free and everyone can get their hands on it. First things first, you're going to want to head over to the JDK downloads page. You can find this by either looking in the description below or googling JDK downloads. Okay, and you're going to want to find which one is right for your systems. So my case would be the Windows 64-bit. So I'm going to have to accept the license agreement and just head over and download it. I recommend that you get the latest JDK, which is JDK 8 as of the time of filming this video. So I'm just going to let that download and I'll get back when it has. Okay, so now that we've got our JDK toolkit installer file, we can go ahead and install it like you would any other piece of software through an MSI or an exe file, and it should guide you through the steps, and I'll go through all that on screen as well. So it's pretty much simply a case of spamming next with pieces of software like this. Your antivirus shouldn't throw any issues, so I definitely recommend that you get through oracle.com. There's a load of other sites that offer legit copies, but it's always best to go through the actual source. So yep, it's just going to go through the installation process. I'm just going to spam next, and there we go, and I'll come back to this once it's finished. Okay, so there we go, our Java JDK 8 update 111 has been successfully installed. So now we can close out of it and head over to the Eclipse website where we can download Eclipse. So you can either, again, Google it or go to the link in description. So just Google Eclipse and go to eclipse.org/downloads, the first link at the top, for me anyway. Since I've last used it, a new version's come out, so we're just going to download Eclipse Neon. So just download 64-bit, and there we go. Thanks, it's being downloaded. So I'll come back again once the file's finished downloading and talk you through how to set up Eclipse. Not that it's very hard, and yeah, see you then. Okay, so the download has finished. We can just run the Eclipse file, the Eclipse inst win64.exe. It might be different in your case if you're using a 32-bit system or whatever. So we can go ahead and press run. Okay, so I had a few issues with the Eclipse installer. I'm not sure why it said I wasn't connected to the internet. Anyway, so what I'm going to do then is go for this Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, or you can just go for the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. I think actually we'll go with this one because we're not doing enterprise coding. So we're just going to hit the respective version for 64 32-bit, and again wait for it to download. So I'll be back as soon as that's done. Okay, so once that zip file has been downloaded, we can go ahead and open it up, and we should then be able to extract the contents to wherever we want our Eclipse installation to be. So unlike the installer, it's not going to put in program files. This is literally just an eclipse.exe file that you're going to want to run every time you use Eclipse. So we're just going to go extract all files, browse, and I'm going to go computer, my D drive, okay, and extract. So should extract all the files and put them on my D drive, which is just a 2 terabyte hard drive rather than my SSD, because it won't really make too much difference working off an SSD for Java development. So once that's done, it should pop up the window where it's all been extracted to, and we can go ahead and we can test out the the Eclipse IDE. So just double click that, I'm gonna uncheck that, and you can see Eclipse Neon 1. So the first time, and probably a few subsequent times once you've opened Eclipse, it's going to ask you for what workspace you want to be working in. So this is just where it stores all the files that you'll be working on. I'm just going to leave it as the default C users Elijah workspace. Obviously that will be your username on Windows. Just leave it as the default, it's pretty much okay to do that. And I'm going to check this, use this as the default, and do not ask again. So it means next time it loads, don't bother. Okay, and Eclipse will go back to launching, and it should load pretty quickly, even though it's the first time loading. Okay, so here we go. There's Eclipse. We can just close this welcome screen, and you can instantly see that this looks pretty cool. So gonna leave it here for this video. If you've liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you disliked it, well, you know where the dislike button is. And I'll be producing a load more videos for this tutorial. So thanks very much, and subscribe.